Hello, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in today. You guys, first and foremost, welcome. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that button below to be notified each and every time we go live or make a video. I am going to just go ahead and share this to our groups and our chats and everything to just get some more viewers. Again, so today I am just going to be kind of doing a video on just my experience. Sorry, this ring light is so bright. Traveling to Vegas during COVID. Um, so yeah, y'all tune in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We're gonna give y'all a few minutes to hop on in, come on, chat. I know it's late, it's about 3 in the morning. And yeah, but this is what I'm up doing. I'm working. But I want to just do this video and kind of give you guys an outlook, kind of what I did, what it was like traveling through the airports, checking in at the hotels, everything like that. So that is what this is going to be. Um, Again, stay tuned, you guys. I have several videos that are coming out that are going to be uploaded regarding, this trip, the room tour, and things like that. So, yeah, I also put the room. Did I put the room tour? I put the airport video on my other page, which is my personal page, which is Angelica's Lifestyle. So if you're not subscribed to that channel, go on over there and hit that subscribe button as well for that one. But so okay, last week we went to Vegas. And again, of course, we are in the middle of a complete pandemic, but we still wanted to go get out the house and do something because, you live in fear, you're just going to live in fear. So again, by me being a travel agent, I am able to book my own travel and able to get paid to do so anyway. So we booked the trip, went to Vegas, me and a couple of friends, my fiance, we all went. Hey y'all, if you're watching live, wherever you're watching at, say hello. So we went there. We get to the airport, totally different experience at the airport than our previous trips, simply because, of course, it is a pandemic. The lines were super, super long. It was super packed in there. I guess everybody was trying to take advantage of, the cheap airfares right now and the low trips. So everybody was, booking trips. So we got there. It was very, very packed. So we went there. We flew on Spirit, and if you have not watched my Spirit flight airline video, scroll back a couple videos. It's posted. So again, we flew on Spirit. It was an okay flight. We sat in the big seats in the front, so we weren't next to anybody we did not know. So that was a plus. So we did that, and then we got through. We went through TSA. You had to have on a mask the entire time you were in the airport and on the aircraft. If you did not have a mask, they did provide you one. These are cloth masks. I hope y'all can see them. They are cloth masks. They are very, I guess a one size fit all. But for me, it was like really, really tight and really, really up against my face. So I really did not like these. I had my own, of course, but they were giving them out. So I got two of them just to have, on hand. So if you did not have a face mask, the airport gave you some. So we went through. Of course, you go through TSA. You have to take your shoes off and all that good stuff. We did all that. We got through. When you get to your boarding destination, you have to do a temperature check and everything also. But the entire time you're on the airplane, you have to have on a mask, cover your nose and your mouth the entire time, which it was okay. I am like claustrophobic, so anything covering my face or my mouth for a long period of time, it was just bugging me. It was just bugging me out. I felt like I was hyperventilating. I felt like I was just smothering. I was getting smothered. I was just like panic. Like I wasn't panicking, but like my heart was beating. I couldn't go to sleep. I was on the plane. I was just up, like because I was just like, oh my God, like that's how I was. It was just like something to cover. So I had to take short, deep breaths, trying to calm down, all that kind of stuff. So it was a whole situation, is what it was. But if you're comfortable with it, it wasn't unbearable, but it was a new experience. It was something that we haven't been used to doing, and having to cover up our face and nose and go to sleep. And you think about people smothering, especially with these cotton masks and all that kind of stuff. So it was just overwhelming a little bit for me, that part. So we arrived in Vegas. We got off the plane. We got our luggage. We had a Mercedes Sprinter van waiting on us to pick us up. So we got in there, and it was only four of us. It was four of us, me, my fiance, and two other people that were traveling with us. You know, on the trip. So we all were in there, two in the front, two in the back, and then the driver was in the front, and the driver had on a mask the entire time. So the entire time we was there, we drove there. We stopped at a store, got some waters and stuff to take back to our room. So when we checked in, we wouldn't have to try to get an Uber and go back and forth. So we did that. We'll go check in. As soon as we stayed at Harrah's, stay tuned for the room tour. I'm editing that video, and it'll be up shortly. Not tonight, but it'll be up. Harrah's is my first time staying at Harrah's in Las Vegas. I stayed at Harrah's in New Orleans before, which was awesome because it looks over the river, the one in New Orleans. But the one in Vegas, it was nice. They just updated. The last time we were in Vegas, we went through there. They were doing some renovations. It looked a mess, but this time it looked totally different. It looked so much better. So yeah, I was thrilled about the whole process, the update and all that. So we got in, we checked in. Of course, they aren't doing any housekeeping. I guess they're trying to limit the number of people coming in contact with their room and all that kind of stuff. So they did that. What else did they do? We got there. Like I said, if you wanted towels or anything like that, you had to call the front desk to get new towels and stuff, which was like, I was like, what if I needed towels now? We were there for like 3 or 4 days, and you had to call down to the front desk to get towels, wait on them to bring it up, and all that kind of stuff, which was like, it was kind of crazy to me. Now on the room tour, you will see that the room was sealed off. And that was another thing that I personally like, that that the room was sealed off. So after they cleaned it, nobody else was able to go in except you when went to go in. And I was like, okay, I like that. So I was trying to look at my notes about the trip, make sure I want to tell y'all. What else I wanted to tell y'all? They also, another thing, like I said, that's gonna be in the room tour too, showing you, the tape outside of the door. So that lets you know that it was cleaned and sanitized and all that, which was a plus. I'm not even gonna lie, it was a plus. Really, 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 really was a plus. It was really a plus for me. So of course we got in there, we got in the room, I did the room tour, everything was nice, everything was clean, smelled clean. I didn't feel like Corona was on the couch or Corona was on the floor, or I was just okay. Of course we took our own hand sanitizers, we took our own stuff with us to on the trip or whatever, so we wouldn't have to worry about if they had some or not. We heavily sanitized the entire time out there. And I don't know if you guys can see, like, my cuticles. You can see they are ate up completely. Stuff on my nails. But anyway, but you can see my cuticles are horrible, simply just because we were sanitizing so much. But we were trying to stay safe and trying to disregard any of the germs. So we got there, everything was okay. We went through, checked in, we went out. In the state of Nevada, you have to wear a mask. So you have to wear a mask the entire time you're there. No matter what you're doing, you have to have on a mask, which was understandable because they're trying to limit the spread of, the virus or whatever. So the casinos, you had to have it on. For me, it was uncomfortable because it's just hot. I wear glasses. My glasses were fogging up. You have to have your nose closed or your mouth. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. But we had a great time. The casinos, they spaced the machines out. Like, it was 3 machines, but only one person could sit. It was like one machine, a chair, and then an empty space. So it was like one person to every 3 machines. So that was another thing that I like. They spaced stuff out. I also did a video on my Facebook page that showed them sanitizing the room. I think I did a video also, so I'll throw that in there. so you guys can kind of see that on the video too, on the vlog too, if I recorded it. I can't remember because my camera is dead. But they did that. They was sanitizing like the craps table. They was wiping down each area every time somebody moved. I didn't see them really sanitizing the what do you call it? The slots. So I don't know how often they sanitize those. But I did see a lot of people in there with masks. I seen a lot of people without masks. What I did like about Harrah's is they did have hand sanitizing stations all around. So when you go in, they had like, you can sanitize your hands. And you can go in and you can get a mask if you didn't have one. So they had like all of that in there. You'll see all of that in the vlog. So yeah, I was overall pleased with the whole trip. You know, had a great time. Been back home about a week. Of course, we're self-quarantining. We didn't want to go around anybody because, you know, we had been on the plane and, you know, in a different state. So we have been in the house. We got back last Thursday. And we've been in the house since last Thursday. We haven't been outside anywhere. It'll be a week for us on Thursday. 7 days, you know, in the house, not around anybody, making sure we aren't sick or anything like that. So we are still being precautious ourselves because, you know, you can be exposed and not even know you're exposed. But we don't want to be the carrier of it. So if we were in contact with somebody, we want to make sure that we aren't, you know, infected or anything like that. So, but other than that, y'all, it was an okay experience. I would still travel again. I think I am. We're going back somewhere this weekend. But other than that, y'all, it was a great experience. It was a great trip. What else do I want to tell y'all? YouTube. Just be prepared to be uncomfortable because I about died. Like literally. These are uncomfortable. These masks are uncomfortable. They are hot. And yeah, they are hot. That's all I can say. And I wear glasses. And so it's up on your face. You know, you can't move, you can't breathe. I'm not, if I gotta go anywhere and I gotta wear a mask, I'm not going. I just don't like all of the whole situation. But I just want to give y'all my experience because this is a travel channel here on YouTube. But so I did want to give you guys my experience on what it was like traveling during COVID. Again, stay tuned for the room tours and the videos showing you, you know, just the ins and outs of what we did and what it looked like. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If you're watching this, hit the thumbs up button and drop us a comment if you have traveled anywhere during COVID. So bye, you guys.